Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Asia's rock star status symbol. This private jet can shuttle 19 passengers from Hong Kong to London in a single hop.
Countries own them to fly the government, oil traders, stock traders, the CEOs. It's 45 million US dollars, so it's a price tag.
Not to mention another $20 million to fully customize the jet with the finest of Swiss leather and imported Italian marble. It's luxury at its best, stretching 48 feet long past a kitchen, dining space, bedroom, leather toilet, and full bar.
I'm 6'2". I still have room to walk around comfortably, and yeah, it's very airy. It's great.
The Rolls-Royce turbo engine revs up to 590 miles per hour, shooting the plane up to 50,000 feet. And it's got a state-of-the-art vision system, ideal for landing in pollution-caked China.
This is the chair of the boss, the L2 chair. It's a very comfortable seat. It moves any direction. It is a table here, power connections for a laptop. This airplane has Wi-Fi as well, so you can browse the internet. There's 4 of us here, so normally this is where it all happens, the board meetings. This is where the money is being made.
In Asia, money is being made and most definitely spent. As the number of Asia's millionaires balloon, so does the region's private jet count. There's about 600 private jets across Asia now, with liners seeing double-digit growth each year. Companies like Boeing and Airbus are tailoring their products to the Asian consumer, with red walls, a round dining table so flyers can eat family style, and even a karaoke bar. In China, buyers want their private jets big, luxurious, and now, says Bombardier's David Dixon. Lifestyle reporter Amy Ma joins him for the scoop.
So these are some of the samples of what people can be choosing when they do go and personalize their own airplane.
The choices of leather is actually quite interesting. We tend to use or buy the hides of animals from high altitude.
Huh, interesting.
Well, the reason is no mosquitoes, because the mosquitoes in low altitude will impair the quality of the hide. So we'll go and buy a Swiss cow to give you your leather seat. So it's actually quite a sophisticated process, not just any old piece of leather.
But you get finer quality, basically you get better skin at better altitudes?
Well, because and also it needs to be a free range animal, because if it's something that's kept in with barbed wire, again, you damage the hide.
Right.
So when you go and cut up the leather for your seat, you'll find there's a tear or a mark or a blemish, and you don't want that. So there's mosquitoes and barbed wire factors in the choice of the hide. I bet you weren't thinking I was going to say something about that.
What is the customer demographic here in Asia for buying a private jet? Are they usually male customers?
I think it's, in a lot of cases, it's a Mr. and Mrs. purchase. It's not always just the male. It probably is a male-dominated society, and I probably said the wrong thing there, but or market rather. But I'm going to a meeting next week where it is very much now in the hands of the chairman's wife.
So the chairman's wife must have a lot of say on the design aspects of the plane as well.
Yes, that does happen a lot.
Do you remember any particular special requests from your Asian customers that stuck with you as being particular to this part of the world?
Occasionally one person, and I had a customer some years ago who wanted a Versace interior. And bearing in mind you're in a very small space, so that can be very extreme interior, because that's a heavy color, heavy details in a small space.
What about second-hand aircrafts? I heard there was a large demand for them just because, you know, it takes until 2014 to get a new airplane. Is there a big market?
There's a preference for new. Whereas in North America, people are far more prepared, or Europe, far more prepared to accept the previous owners of an airplane. Whereas here, people are they want it new, and they want it now. That's the other dynamic that's different. No one's prepared to wait.
But what happens when they don't want to wait? Are they trying to accelerate the process? Or are they just calling you up every day and annoying you about it?
Well, I don't know about annoying me. I think pushing me and encouraging me and whatever to come up with the answer is probably a better way of saying it.
Now, do people care about feng shui and auspicious placement of things? Is that an issue here?
We are mindful of that, and it gets serial numbers can be an issue. The combination of numbers can become a factor. Yes, when I first started talking to the factory about this, they thought I'd lost it a little bit, but you're responding to the market's needs.
Can you give me a few examples of how much that market has grown?
It's really come from nothing to what it is now. In China, you've got somewhere around 150 to 200 aeroplanes. The number is rising very rapidly. What I knew last week may not be the case today, because there are aeroplanes being delivered almost every week to this part of the world.
Now, how is the Chinese customer unique? Are they more price sensitive? Are there concerns from the Chinese customer that you don't get elsewhere in the world?
Everyone's price sensitive. I would say that's a unique, not unique to any particular.
Well, when you're buying a private jet, you're not exactly the cheapest person around.
No, but we're selling something that is very difficult to put a dollar value on. We're selling convenience, flexibility, privacy. Yes, there's a perception that this is a holiday vehicle. It isn't. It's a business machine. If you take a multi-billion-dollar company, and you can now generate an extra month of proper working time through your own schedule, that's a lot. In percentage terms, it's paid for itself in a month.
One of the biggest rumors that I've heard is that in China you can pay to jump the queue to fly out faster than everyone if you have a private jet, and that it's that's why there's such big delays in, say, like Shanghai, like Pudong Airport. Have you heard that?
Am I supposed to answer that one?
Yeah.